G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 14 in the Orcs Must Die 3 main campaign. This one's called Sludge Shelves. We're going on Rift Lord difficulty and we're going for 5 stars. Now I have a 4-star effort on this one, where I managed to kill everyone. I just didn't happen to hit the time limit. So that is our goal this time. So my normal strategy is to build a point where everyone can converge, and because there's 2 guys coming from down that way and 1 door this way, there is my conversion point. But like similar to level 8 and 7, it takes too long for them to get there, so at least in the first 2 waves I have to go and just address them right at their door to try and save as much time as possible. So a little makeshift trap setup, as well as a what's it? As well as what? And what I want to do is pull this up and then go charge to door 2 as soon as that comes up. Try and keep that guy alive as long as we can, because the longer they fight him, the longer they'll stay on that side of the traps. Get that wolf too. We are currently low on mana, so there's an ogre coming. So he is the guy who want to pull their attention. Lovely, okay, let's go. But luckily they've got to burst through a door, so it gives me a little bit extra time to make this shift. And what we'll do, set up here. Basically the same setup. Get those headshots going so we certainly don't want to be drawn too far away from these guys, because we've got 3 seconds to pick up those traps again. There's also a waste of time having to follow those guys up there.
More enemies on the way.
Okay, so now we'll retreat. But I think what we might have to do is, because I'm not convinced on how well that went, we might do a trap setup here too. Basically the same, a little bit more.
Another door is being attacked. They've breached another door.
That was my own fault for taking too long.
Here they come. Remember me?
Luckily he's taken a beating already. Try and see if we can try and might draw someone back there. I saw a fire guy down there. I'll try and mic control him, let them beat him up on my behalf. Troll as well. Just anyone that might be able to stand and deliver for a while to... Basically I just can't go too far away from this trap system, because I do need to be able to sell it. So we'll reset all the traps too to hopefully help give these guys a bit of a beatdown. Almost. Okay, now we've got guys coming from every direction, so we've really got to build quick here.
Perhaps one of these. An excellent location. No better spot than here.
having these gnolls in here is going to be a pain that we've got to basically pay our attention to. Got to watch where those sappers are as well, because they're going to cause us a problem if they get up here. So it looks like they're pretty far back.
Away with you. Here's where they will fall.
That troll help out on that side too.
Goodness me.
Get those headshots working overtime. Now the question is whether I think I can get downstairs in 3 seconds to grab that last trap.
Creature dead.
Nah. Alright, I think that's going to be stuck there for the rest of the game. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of brimstone there just to try and stop any sappers that are coming. Then what we're going to do is just start with some archers. Now the archers are going to work in 2 different duties here. They're going to do some extra fire damage for me, but what they'll also do is they will be a last line that if anyone gets through that far, they may attack them as opposed to coming straight through. We've got a bit more traps that we can set up on this side too. What do we want? 7. And against that edge there, we can have some lasers, so at least one half of that section over there will get hit by a laser. Try and get rid of this fire guy too. See if he'll cause us grief. Lovely. Okay, so next what we'll do is we'll get a few frost cannons going.
Here's where they will. More enemies on the way.
Such should slow them down a little bit more as well. Sappers coming, so we've just got to keep an eye on them on the mini-map. Make sure we can try and help get rid of them as they get closer.
That won't be the last.
Okay, now without the next lot of money here, oh, got to be careful of him. So we'll use our barricade repair as soon as he's down. And we want to make sure we've got these guys out of the picture as quick as possible to make our time not go. Okay. So the next thing that we want will be, I'd say, more archers, because they are really a nice variable here that they can shoot at anyone wandering as far through this as they can get. So this second half of our trap system is more aggressive. We don't need to slow them at that point. If they've made it that far, we just basically need to kill them. We might just put in... maybe just one more, so we'll go 4. Just back up a little bit, get some health.
Who's sorting out the pieces? The barricade is under attack.
So one of the trickier things is that your shots aren't unnecessarily like smooth flowing through things. So if if you're trying to chase someone by sort of shooting across them, you definitely have an easy chance to miss. Now we've got to be careful of this fire guy. We actually want him to progress further up that way. We want him away from this barricade here, otherwise he's going to blow it up. So the further we can let these fire guys get, the better. We are moments away from being able to reuse our barricade repair. We definitely need. There we go, good. At this point we're pretty set up here, I'd say. But I can go down here, try and just set up a kill system for these guys. We won't keep it very basic. Really try and I do want to keep just an eye at the top to make sure that the top guys are being taken care of. I think these guys will. There's a few ogres in the early waves. Potentially that setup down the bottom is just to clear them out a bit, have them already a bit more injured or dead. Speed things up. Because I don't think anyone's getting this far through this trap system, so there's no sort of point in trying to extend it out. Let's try and make some quick work of these fire guys, because if we can get them before they hit the yeah, if they can all go on that brimstone, it's definitely ideal. If we can get him to go on that further away brimstone, also ideal. There we go. Let's see how we did time-wise that time. Been good. Lovely. Okay, so if you check out the stats, yeah, 13 seconds to spare, so definitely keeping it close there. Not as good as my last score though, when I did just do it with, like slower, but with a, still finishing the same way, so I guess we can have a look at where that one puts me on the board. It's 264. That's obviously a bit further down there for that effort just then. There we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But till next time, catch you later. See ya.